Yeah, it's a 48 CJ2A. Bought it from a guy in Michigan. I believe he said just an old man, just had it on his farm. That's all the history I got of it from him. But it's got a 2.3 Lima Ford motor in it, out of a 78 Pinto. He said it's built. I can't really attest, although forums have said it's got stuff on it. I don't know how intricate do you want me to?
It's up to you.
Oh, okay. Although forums have said that there's parts from other model years of engine on it. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of power, that's for sure. But anyway, yeah. So I trailered it home from Michigan. It was red. You'll probably be able to see a bunch of little spots of red in here underneath the floor mats or what have you, or in the engine bay. But I spray painted it true blue from Walmart rattle can spray paint underneath my backyard tree. Did that, bed lined it. I took it to a shop to get the majority of the work done. Long story short, since then I've probably done over half of the work again because of, I don't know, shoddy work that they've done, like rewiring stuff and whatnot. But yeah, it's got the odometer shows little over 22,000 miles on it. Most of these Jeeps don't have a lot of miles because they weren't daily drivers. It's got an M38 Arctic hardtop off of an M38. The doors, I believe, are Sears doors. Thought they were going to work when I saw them online because I bought them separately, and they didn't. But yeah, both the doors and the hardtop were 12-hour road trip on separate occasions, so I was kind of too deep for that to happen.
And what kind of horsepower are you getting with this?
To the wheel, maybe 50. These Jeeps, it's all about torque, honestly, with these, though. The 4-to-1 transfer case, 488 gears. Yeah, between those, it's almost kind of hard to stall it in low gear. But in high gear, I mean, you got to go probably 5-6 miles an hour before you can even let off the clutch because the difference is so dramatic. But yeah, I just took it to a shop, and they, like I said, they did the majority of the work. Finding a shop was hard. Redid everything. They didn't go inside the engine, but like literally everything is pretty much brand new, and if not, it's been verified to be perfect working order.
I suppose what I would ask, okay, so just for argument's sake, well, how did you even come to this? Like, how did you come to this decision?
So, yes, this is a great question. So, I grew up off-roading in an old XJ with my dad, and did a lot of fun off-road trips, and we saw a flat fender once, just like this, not this color, but, and what was cool about it is these Jeeps are so narrow that one of the wheels sits on top of the rut, like on a trail, like an off-road. So they're like virtually impossible to high center. So the whole argument of like, oh, I can make this because I have 35s. Oh, I'll make it better. I have 37s. It's like, I don't even fit in your ruts. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Like it'll go anywhere. So yeah, that's what kind of drew me to them, because I am, you know, obviously big into off-roading. So this is the cleanest this Jeep's ever been. I promise. I beat the piss out of it. But yeah, so I mean, my first car, I mean, not that this is my first car, but I had a blue Jeep Power Wheels as a kid, and I just thought I always thought blue Jeeps looked awesome as well. And I have two windshields for this, one for a soft top and one for a hard top. They're at slightly different angles. I left the inside of the windshield red, just as like a throwback to like the Power Wheels thing, because like, I don't know why not, because it was a red windshield. I don't know, screw it, it's different. But I didn't have red spray paint when I did this one, so that's why it's that way. But yeah, this is considered a luxurious model. I got windshield wipers, I've got turn signals, I've got lights. I got brights that work. I even have a working cigarette lighter. I've got a heater and cup holders. Parking brake, even though that's not adjusted properly. I'll have to research that one day. But these seats are out of a CJ5. A lot more comfortable. So, yeah, when I go to meets, they're like, "Dang, this thing's got windshield wipers! Like, you're balling." So, but yeah, got a painless wiring system, 2-inch body lift. Like I said, pretty much everything's been rebuilt, axles and whatnot. KC headlights, KC daylighter off-road lights. It's got a Warn winch. I think it's a VR8000S, if I remember right. It's got an electric auxiliary fan. I don't know if I mentioned painless wiring system, but
you did.
Okay. Yeah, the entire drivetrain, other than the engine, is a Willys MB. So it has 488 gears, not 538s like the CJ2As did come with. So I have slightly taller gearing. I do have a Ford GPW brake pedal because it has a little F stamped on it. Let me think.
And in a general sense, what would you say is kind of the biggest detractor of this driving this? Like some of the issues, I suppose.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Yeah. What are some of the biggest issues with driving something like this?
To be honest with you, this is going to sound so cheesy. I'm not trying to be like this. Driving this, I feel so alive. I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like it's so to be honest with you, it rides like dog shit. But the thing is you don't even notice. I mean, considering, well, at least I don't even notice. I don't notice the way it stops. I don't notice the way it rides like shit. I don't notice how, you know, honestly, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm still driving this. What, like, look at me, you know? I know that's like not a great answer, but it's my answer.
It's good enough to answer. What's the best part about driving this thing?
It's my dream vehicle. I just being in it, it's just, there's nothing. It just makes me feel like I did life right, you know. I've wanted a flat fender since I was a kid, and I got my dream vehicle, and when I'm in it, I'm just there's nothing bringing me down, you know what I mean? Unless if it stops working, but or a wheel falls off. But yeah, I don't know, just been my dream vehicle, and I always wanted a blue Willys Jeep and a red truck, so
there you go.
Yeah, there might be more complexity into that question, but I don't know, it's just as simple as that's the answer.
No, I think you did well. I think that's a wrap on the interview.